Hello, I'm Berea Schaffer, Vice President of Connected Experiences here at Workday. And today, I'm excited to talk with you about personalization, a topic that's near and dear to my heart. For the past decade, I've been involved in delivering personalization in various capacities, from personalized trip recommendations for a digital travel giant to building machine learning-based personal styling experiences at a clothing rental company launched out of MIT. And now I support our teams building the front doors to Workday. One of the biggest game changers in personalization has been the evolution of machine learning models that can analyze massive data sets to identify individual patterns and preferences in real time. And we're leveraging that technology here at Workday to personalize the user experience right from the homepage. In today's session, I'm going to start by explaining why personalization matters so much, especially in the workplace. And then I'll talk to you about how AI and machine learning have transformed personalization and how you can leverage them yourself to enhance your employee experience. And finally, we'll take a look at what the future of AI-powered personalization might hold, and how Workday is laying the groundwork for that future now. So why should you bother with personalization? Personalization isn't just a buzzword. It's a game changer in our daily lives. Let's say you're taking a trip. Imagine walking into a travel agency where the agent already knows your budget, what kind of experience you're looking for, and your favorite seat on the plane. And this is all based on your previous interactions. So by the time you sit down, they've already picked out an itinerary you'll love. You don't even need to read through all those brochures. It saves you time, and you feel known and understood. And so next time you travel, you'll want to see that person again because it was such a valuable interaction. That's personalization in the physical world. And in the digital world, personalization uses data to customize your experience. In the consumer world, personalization has proven its worth time and time again. Those tailored experiences keep us engaged, they minimize our time and effort, and even entertain us. Think about those Netflix recommendations that keep you binge-watching shows late into the evening, or those Amazon recommendations that make you add just one more thing to your cart. In fact, we're so accustomed to personalization now that most people won't interact with a site or an offer that's not personalized to them. So why should workplace technology be any different? Our expectations for workplace tools are shaped by the experiences we have in our daily lives. When employees have to use systems that aren't intuitive, it not only frustrates them, but it wastes precious time that could be spent on more meaningful tasks. At Workday, we understand this problem on a massive scale. Our platform serves more than 65 million people, from frontline workers to managers, recruiters, financial professionals, and so many more. And with thousands of different possible actions they can each take, imagine if we served up a one-size-fits-all experience. How would anyone ever find what they need? This is why personalization is so important. Workday surfaces only the most relevant tasks, information, and insights for each user so that they can be more productive and engaged at work. For example, we use the homepage to surface important team insights for managers, such as important upcoming dates for their team, like birthdays and anniversaries, or team members that have learning assignments past due, or who's recently received feedback. This information helps the manager better support their team, saving them precious time spent finding that information, and even giving them valuable insights they wouldn't have known to look for. One of the things that I've learned about personalization is that it's absolutely critical to always understand your user first. At Workday, we always start with comprehensive user research and data analysis. For example, before my team designed those manager homepage examples we just talked about, we started by sitting down with managers and asking about their needs. We asked them about their experiences managing their teams and what information they needed to do their jobs effectively, and what they felt like they were missing. We also looked at their clickstream data to understand what they looked for most often and how long it took them to find that. Once we had that, our engineers and data scientists got to work. They built the experiences that captured the right data inputs, crafted algorithms to prioritize the right insights for each user, and designed an intuitive user interface to present those curated sections. And this formula works. When we delivered the new experiences to managers, with those important dates and team insights front and center, we increased engagement with that manager homepage by over 30%. When you're talking about millions of managers accessing that page every month, that is a massive result. While the benefits of personalization are easy to understand, it takes some complex technology to make it work. Initially, personalization relied heavily on data-driven segmentation and rule-based systems. A simple example of this is targeting people in rainy Seattle, where I'm from, for a vacation offer to sunny California. Although you'd probably get some takers on such an offer, these methods aren't as individualized as what we can do now. The evolution of machine learning models has completely transformed our capabilities. We can now do deep algorithm-driven personalization and identify a user's patterns and preferences in real time. Take Spotify, for instance. It uses advanced algorithms to deeply understand each user's music preferences by analyzing their listening habits, their favorite artists, and even the times of day they prefer certain music. This information allows Spotify to craft uniquely personalized playlists that truly resonate with each user. In the workplace, rich personalization can look like proactive career recommendations for employees who are ready for that next step. Algorithms can take into account their current role, skills, interests, and a number of other factors, and craft tailored suggestions for specific training, new mentor connections, and even recommend roles or gigs that align with their skills and aspirations. This targeted approach ensures that employees are engaged with meaningful career growth opportunities, which significantly boosts their morale and retention. And here at Workday, we also use personalization to simplify experiences for our users. For instance, ML models allow us to recommend the correct expense code to an overwhelmed new hire who's trying to file their first lunch expense. We all know how much time and energy that can save. To offer these types of personalized experiences for your users, you'll first need a robust big data infrastructure working behind the scenes. That includes several key components. First is robust data collection, which is really the cornerstone of big data. This is how you gather all the data inputs that are necessary for sophisticated machine learning algorithms. Next is access to clean, unified data sets. Effective personalization depends on high-quality, integrated data about your individuals, which your machine learning models need to develop a comprehensive understanding of them. And finally, you need real-time processing capabilities. This is key to ensuring your personalization adapts immediately to changes in user behavior, keeping those experiences as relevant and timely as possible. Big data technologies integrate these components to handle, process, and analyze large volumes of data, which is crucial for deep personalization at scale. The ability to collect diverse data sets about every user and process this information in real time is what underpins our understanding of each user's preferences, behaviors, and needs. This comprehensive approach allows us to deliver experiences that feel immediate and relevant. For instance, consider Workday Learning. When a new employee joins, Workday Learning might recommend learning courses based on their role, and this is based on courses that other people in similar roles often take. But as they start using the platform, searching for topics, clicking on certain courses, or giving us other cues, the system will process these inputs immediately and update their recommendations in real time to reflect their interests. This continuous learning or improvement cycle helps us ensure that personalization remains dynamic and responsive to their needs. Getting all these components in place is no easy feat, especially for companies with legacy systems and data silos. But with today's user expectations and the rapidly increasing use of AI, it's critical that you establish these building blocks as soon as possible. If this seems like an overwhelming task, don't try to boil the ocean and deliver everything on your wish list at once. That can lead to analysis paralysis and really hinder your progress. Instead, start small. Go use case by use case, focusing on the areas that will have the greatest impact to your user experience. And as you start to implement your personalization solutions, there is one more consideration to keep in mind. With great power comes great responsibility. And as we develop more sophisticated personalization techniques, it's absolutely critical that we also enhance our data privacy and security measures. So how do you do that? First, it's essential for you to develop clear data policies that not only comply with legal standards, but are also really clearly communicated to your users. As a part of these policies, you should only collect the data that is absolutely necessary and keep it no longer than needed. Next, you'll want to implement robust security measures, such as encryption, and test these protections often through regular audits and penetration tests to find and fix vulnerabilities. It's important to also stay current with relevant data protection laws to make sure you stay in compliance. Set up mechanisms to continuously educate yourself and your team about the importance of data security and the legal repercussions of data breaches. And finally, prepare a detailed incident response plan to handle those potential data breaches. This proactive approach not only keeps your data more secure, but also builds a foundation of trust for your users, making them feel safer as they enjoy those personalized, tailored experiences. AI and machine learning are still relatively new technologies, and I'm confident this is only the beginning. Looking ahead, advancements in AI promise even more transformative experiences. We can expect these technologies to usher in an era of interactive and immersive experiences tailored not just to our actions, but to emotions and physical responses. Imagine a virtual assistant that doesn't just respond to your questions, but anticipates your needs based on the tone of your voice. For example, if you sound stressed, it might streamline your calendar, suggest a break, or offer calming content. And in e-commerce, personalization might evolve to virtual fitting rooms where AI predicts not just the styles you like, but the best fits for your body type based on 3D modeling to create a highly personalized shopping experience. These advancements are going to redefine our experiences, making every digital interaction more valuable and human-like. So thanks so much for joining me today. I hope you found this masterclass lesson informative. Remember, the journey to effective personalization is ongoing and constantly evolving. As you go forward, keep experimenting, keep learning from your data, and stay committed to anticipating your users' wants and needs.